We sent a bunch of kidney donors to climb a big tall mountain to spread the word about living kidney donation. We could literally shout it from the top of Africa.
That's exactly what our next guest is trying to do. He's participating in the One Kidney Climb, joined by 14 other kidney donor athletes to climb Mount Kilimanjaro to raise awareness for living kidney donation. So here to share more is kidney donor Kevin Cox. Kevin, thank you for being here today.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
So people might be seeing this and they're thinking, whoa, this is a big climb. It's a big preparations. A lot goes into this. But what your point is, there's a huge need. So why don't we talk about how many Americans really need this life-saving kidney?
Yeah, I mean, at any given time, there are 90,000 or more people on the kidney donor waiting list for the recipients. So, you know, it's a illness where one person can directly affect the health of another person. So living donation is really important.
Completely. And there is a difference. It's preferred to have living donation, correct?
That's right. So, you know, people, you might have an organ donor card on your license.
Yeah.
So deceased donors can provide kidneys, but living donors are healthier, they last longer, and, you know, it's better for the recipient. There's less rejection.
And why don't we talk about athlete donors specifically and how that's important as well?
Right, so athletes make great donors. I mean, the biggest part of the procedure is the recovery, and if you're in shape and you're somebody that can take on challenges and keep it, have a little bit of discipline, you know, it makes the recovery a lot easier. So
let's talk about your recovery, because it's fascinating to me. You were back on your feet pretty quickly.
Yeah, so I donated on a Thursday in 2022, and I was back on Zoom at work on Monday, and I was back in the office 2 weeks later. So, you know, it's really something that, you know, for the modern workplace, it's something that you can get through really quick. And athletically, I was walking the next day, and I was running half marathons 3 or 4 months later.
Fantastic. So, yeah. Okay, so Kevin, some people might be wondering, it's important to emphasize, you donated to a stranger. So why don't we talk about what called you to do that? And also, I mean, why that's a great idea for others as well.
Sure. So I had always said that, you know, if a family member or a friend needed a kidney, that I would, you know, I would step up and do it. And the reality is the need is really big. And so there's kind of a why wait factor. I think there's a fear, though, that like, well, if I give my kidney to the stranger, that, you know, what if my wife or my kids need it later on, that, you know, or myself, that I, you know, I'm going to need that. But there really are programs set up. There's a lot of matching that happens, and so my parents and my kids have vouchers that if they need a kidney one day, because I donated to a stranger, they get to have priority on the list. So you have a little bit of, you can help somebody and not have to worry about having that regret later on. So.
Yes, that's beautiful. It's a nice way to encourage you. I didn't even know that was, you taught me something new just then. Okay, so real quick, we're wrapping up here, but March 14th, you take on the big climb. How are we feeling?
Feeling good. We've been training a lot, and March 14th is World Kidney Day, so hopefully we'll be up there at the peak and getting our picture taken, so we're looking forward to it.
Okay, well, we're so proud of you. We're so excited for you, so thank you for spreading this incredible message, and we love to keep going on with your journey. So be sure to send us that photo, Kevin, and we'll show it right here on Show Me St. Louis. All of that information is right there on your screen. You can learn more about his climb, as well as kidney donors, how to be a donor today. Thank you again for being here, and we'll be right back.